So what I'd like to do now is actually go into the website and show you how you edit a document. So I'm logged in here. Any business or program manager is going to get these areas up here across the top of the screen, which includes administration, and that's where I'm going to go. And you're going to notice here that actually one of the submenus is contact documents. And if I just click on that, what it's going to do is it's going to pull up all the contact documents that I have in the system. You may have multiple documents in there for multiple relationships. You may just have one document in there that applies to all relationships, or maybe the only relationship that you have. But whatever relationship and contact document I want to get to, I can go ahead and select it here, or I can click the Edit View button on the right. You notice I've got this Special Escalation Manager area over here on the right. What this does is actually two things. One is that at the bottom of every contact document is a feedback mechanism that any member can give you feedback about how that call went. Whoever is checked here is going to get that email to let you know that someone has submitted feedback. It also tells us on the TSANet admin side who we should contact in reference to that document. So you want to select, you can have multiple people here, or you can just have one, but you want to make sure whoever is in charge of this contact process that you want to have them checked in there. The first piece of this is set up just as you see here, the name of the document, and you would want to do that. That might become important if you have multiple documents to differentiate between the two. And you can see how this is set up. It's really split up into the same sections that we just showed you when you're looking at a contact document. And the nice thing about this is if you go down here, we've got a preview section that shows you the entire document. So as you're editing the document, you can actually see those changes that you're making in real time. I'm not going to go into all these. I think most of them are pretty self-explanatory. You have your support hours you can put in. This applies to section you want to be a little bit careful about, because this will tell you what this document is applying to as far as the relationships. You can have one document apply to multiple relationships, or create different documents for different relationships. The others here, as far as locations and languages, I would go ahead and leave those to the defaults unless you want to do something really special. And if that's the case, please get a hold of us here at TSANet. We want to walk you through that. The contact preparation requirements, again, if I go look at that document, that's going to be this area here before you call. So whatever I want as required or optional fields, I can go ahead and either use these that are pre-selected, or if I want to add a requirement, I can do that over here. Very easy to do. And again, you're going to see that automatically populate down here in this section before you call. The meat of the document, how do you want that other member to engage you, is going to be in the contact information. And you can see here that we've got a contact method, a secondary method, and an alternate method. Obviously, you don't need to use all those unless you need to. But if you do need those and you have those available to you. And then even here, you've got, do you want to place a call? Is it a process? Is it send to email, click to chat, or even case exchange? So lots of different methods that you have here to choose from. Made this pretty flexible to be applicable for a multitude of companies. But pretty simple as well, is just put that information in there so everybody's going to be able to see it. And then the final one here that is a required field is that escalation. And I mentioned kind of a best practice about this would be to make sure that whatever process, in the case of a 24/7 process, it's going to be required for the premium TSANet that you put in a 24/7 escalation process. Make sure wherever that is directed that the people understand what TSANet is. For the basic TSANet, very typical for you to use a single person with individual contact information there. But it is a required field and needs to go in there. When you're finished with it, just click on Save and Approve, and that document will automatically be posted. We used to do some checking within TSANet before it would be posted. Not doing that anymore. If you click that, it's going to go ahead and be published out to the website. Okay, that's it. Tried to keep this short and simple. Thanks for watching the video. Let us know if you have any questions. Call us at 913-345-9311, or you can email us at membership@tsanet.org. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.